Last time on Duke City Championship Wrestling, the self-styled Texas Hangman Chewy Martinez kicked it into another gear in the latest chapter of his blood feud with Turbo Tony. The hated rivals could not even wait for the bell to sound before attacking each other outside the ring. It appeared that the Mountain of Amarillo had an answer for everything his opponent wanted to throw his way, and Turbo Tony even found himself reverting to his rule-breaking ways in his single-minded pursuit of revenge. His blind fury left the fleet-footed fan favorite at a dead end, as Chewy was able to hoist him high for a devastating Death Valley driver, and the high-octane hero found himself looking at the lights. In our main event, the looks that kill Brian Idol made a DCCW debut to remember, as he found himself standing across the ring from the one and only Hobo Hank. Hobo Hank was dead set on giving the new arrival a welcome he would not soon forget, but the educated feet of Brian Idol made an impact all their own. The LA Lothario was only too happy to show off his impressive aerial assault, but it would take more than that to keep Hobo Hank down, and a tornado DDT looked to put an early end to the bout. Hobo Hank's seemingly academic victory was interrupted once again by Solid Taylor, and the MK emissary's antics bought just enough time to allow Brian to level his opponent from behind. The rule-breaking duo sought to put Hobo Hank down for good, but a misaimed chair shot parted the wrong man's hair, and Hobo Hank had his foes running for the Hollywood Hills. Duke City Championship Wrestling presents Leap Year Lockup, and folks, as you can see, I've had time allotted here for an interview with DCCW champion Thunder, but he has yet to...
Hey, Ranchi, how you doing? Francisco?
And having made his way into the interview area, folks, I give you DCCW champion Thunder.
I was supposed to have the night off after carrying not only Team New Mexico on my back, Team Texas.
Now, champ, the folks seeing your defection, shall we say, to Team Texas at the end of the Survivor tournament match that we had in Clovis was nothing short of despicable. What do you have to say to that?
Despicable! There's nothing despicable about the champion. Now you got me facing the crudest, meanest, toughest SOB I've ever been in the ring with, Mosh Pit Mike. Well, guess what, Mosh Pit Mike? As I did Saturday night in Clovis, I'm going to remain victorious because I carried 8 men on my back that night. And I will carry the whole 505 if I have to.
And there you have it, folks. DCCW champion! That was Thunder. God.
Hi and hello and welcome to beautiful and historic Albuquerque, New Mexico. Of course, the historic El Rey Theater. I am Fred Slow, and alongside me, and it's been too long, the former commissioner of Duke City Championship Wrestling, and now my broadcast colleague for the night, Chris Burnett. Chris, welcome.
Fred, it is awesome to be here. It's Leap Year Lockup. I hope you have your blue and yellow on, because real is for March. Tonight we have a street fight.
It's a Burque Brawl, as they would say. Tommy Two Scoops Test making on Tyler Copeland, the infamous one. You're excited for this one.
I am.
And our main event to follow, Mosh Pit Mike gets his first championship opportunity against Thunder. We'll send it over to Adam Merrick. Dan Mayfield is setting up barricades in the ring, Chris.
What?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Now everything makes sense.
It's a,
I get it.
Street fight.
Street fight. You know, a lot of people like this Tyler Copeland guy.
Nope.
No, they do not.
No, they do not. The infamous one, Tyler Copeland, infamous Tyler Copeland, hailing from St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, wow, he's got a Singapore cane. Infamous from the days of the Extreme Championship Wrestling. Man. And he's getting a fine New Mexico welcome, this Tyler Copeland. You know, Fred,
everyone who likes green chili hates Tyler Copeland.
Oh, man. I have a little stake in this. I saved Tommy Test from getting hit with a pipe by this fine individual, Tyler Copeland, in Clovis, New Mexico this last Saturday.
Banger of a show in Clovis, New Mexico by Duke City Championship Wrestling.
Absolutely.
Your hometown.
Hometown.
Thank you to the reception
Oh, man.
of the east side of the state.
And if you live in New Mexico, look out for Duke City Championship Wrestling maybe in the near future, sometime coming to your town.
There are street cones in the ring because it's a street fight.
Rivera, New Mexico's own Tommy Two Scoops. All 314 residents are probably standing up on the edge of their seat right now.
Now he killed his own entrance music, went black screen.
Wow.
And this is a different energy from Two Scoops Tommy Test.
Let's be honest. I think Tommy Two Scoops has had enough of Tyler Copeland.
Oh, he's got the war paint on, Chris.
He does.
Those are not his traditional wrestling attire singlet.
No.
That's jeans, knee pads, and a t-shirt, my man.
It's the new Tommy Two Scoops t-shirt you can purchase at, if you come to any Duke City Championship Wrestling show.
If you want the newest Tommy Two Scoops t-shirt, you just have to wait for the next show because he has a new one every single show.
I'll tell you this, Fred. I went to talk to Tommy before the show, and I had to get in words between his push-ups. He was just working out, getting ready, getting pumped, getting jacked.
He's throwing barricades. He's lifting the New Mexico flag. I thought I saw him throw a steel chair.
I think he's going to throw Tyler Copeland. I hope you guys have an extra kitchen sink because Tommy's going to hit Tyler Copeland with it.
That close.
Show respect by Tommy Two Scoops.
Two Scoops on the near side. Tyler Copeland in the traditional wrestling garb.
Yeah.
Do you think attire plays a factor into a street fight?
It can, Fred. I mean, you got those denim shorts on. You could rub your opponent's head on the creases, on the rivets.
Yeah.
You've got street boots on. He's got his. Oh, here we go, right away.
Oh, and the
Dang.
The bell's unleashed as Tommy Two Scoops' thighs barely fit those Levi's.
It's a street fight. Put the kids to bed.
Oh. Immediately outside the ring, Copeland sends Two Scoops, and the barricade is being stretched to its extreme.
Oh, man. This is DCCW our first street fight on Central. Well, it's not the first street fight on Central, but it's our first street fight.
Yes, first sanctioned.
Yeah.
A first shot with the barricade.
Oh. I honestly will say this. Tyler Copeland is in enemy territory right now.
Tyler Copeland, for some reason, out by the merchandise stand.
Well,
and Tommy Two Scoops falls him.
Yeah.
I believe that's a Gatorade.
Well, there are no rules, Fred.
That's right where the athletic commission sits. So this one has gone from a street affair to a state affair.
I think the only rules are don't hit the lowriders.
Okay, so a merchandise gal is holding a chair.
Yeah.
Two Scoops works Copeland into the chair, and Kyle, the ref, obviously doesn't know what to do, but that's not really unique in any stance.
Right. I know they say that we have to be non-biased, Fred, but I have to say I probably am Tommy Two Scoops' corner on this one. Oh.
Two Scoops works Test, and they are now behind us in the broadcast. Now up the stairwell.
You think they're going to come this way, Fred? I have no idea.
Literally have no idea what's going to happen,
Yeah.
Chris. Why are they up the stairwell?
I have no clue myself. I mean, there's no love lost between these two. They've been beating each other up every show.
Even a GA ticket is worth it at the historic El Rey.
Is he hitting him with a stool?
I believe that's a stool, and he's now straddling him.
Wow.
I've never seen two men, well, really ever do this at the El Rey.
There's no suplexes, no slams. It's all just beating each other senseless.
ProView Networks is trying to send the satellite camera. They can't.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's another shot. Two Scoops calling for a little bit of help from the crowd.
Oh, they're out in the bar area. A guy just tried to hand Tommy a pair of crutches, I believe.
Oh, so you're absolutely correct. Two Scoops goes into the barricade.
Oh, man. They're right behind us, Fred. I'm a little bit scared here, sitting here.
That's the floor entrance barricade. Repeated blows from Tyler Copeland. And what's going on?
What's up? I can't tell. I mean, it's hard. It's mayhem, Fred. It's absolutely.
All right, so we got some security down there trying to help.
Yeah. They're back over near the merch. I mean, uh-oh. Looks like Tommy's going to do. Oh.
That's terrible.
He put Tyler on the barrier the hard way.
Lance Snellbecker, an up-and-coming wrestler here in Albuquerque, running security for us tonight, and he can't do anything in his power to get this one back.
Tommy Two Scoops is a powerhouse, Fred. Once he starts going, it's like a locomotive. Oh, geez, they're like right over by us. Tommy's taking a drink of water, I believe.
Oh, and he puts it in the face of Copeland in repeated blows.
Yeah.
And Two Scoops is going to try to work Copeland back to the ring.
Okay, we're getting back in there. I mean, we knew this was going to be a street fight. I didn't know it was really going to go out in the streets.
I had no idea.
You have to be careful. It's it's a rough city.
All right, so both men are back within the barricade.
Yeah.
Front row seats have value again.
I feel like every seat has had value in this match. Homie the Skeleton is back in the front row.
Copeland in the ring.
Tommy's going underneath the ring. Something's there. A chair. We have a chair.
All right, so that's multiple in the ring now.
Maybe he's going to sit down. I don't know.
I believe that one's steel. Sounds steel.
Sounds very sturdy.
You and I have been broadcasting for a lot of time, over 40 career years between us, and neither have one of us been privy to a match this insane or this intense.
It looks like Tommy's just throwing chairs in the ring.
Where does he keep finding all of these chairs?
Another Singapore cane.
This man hates chairs.
Or he just wants to sit down. Oh, wow. He threw something into the audience. Looks like a water bottle.
Probably a rubber chicken.
Tommy's got a chair, kicks the cane out of the way, kicks another chair out of the way. Uh-oh. I've watched wrestling for 45 years, Fred. When a wrestler sits a chair down in the center of the ring,
it's no good.
It's never good for the other wrestler.
Test helps Copeland to his feet. Test has Copeland up.
He's going to do a scoop slam. Oh, Copeland reverses.
Escapes. Shot to the midsection.
Oh.
The back,
Oh, you can hear that all the way to Tramway.
Pin attempt. Kyle with barely any room to make the count with so many chairs in the ring, but only a 2 count.
Since the shades, again, of ECW, I've never seen so many chairs in the ring. Copeland sets up a chair.
He works. Test into it and a bulldog into the chair. Oh, it hits him.
Just barely missed.
Yeah.
That kind of scared me, Fred.
Well, I thought he was going for the chair, so shows you what I know. That's a little precarious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tyler misses. Step over toe drag puts Two Scoops Tommy Test into the steel chair. Copeland starts to recover, and the crowd here at the El Rey doesn't know what to do.
A little stunned, Fred. I think that could be it. Tommy seems a bit dazed.
Here's the pin attempt. 2 in a row. No, as Scoops kicks out, and the Singapore cane is within the reach of Tyler Copeland, and he goes for it.
He's got it in hand.
See it on the replay.
Oh, wow.
Step over toe drag.
Oh! You could hear that.
Now, you mentioned it.
Oh!
Chris, this rivalry started as you part of it.
Yeah.
With these two men dating all the way back to go home. Neck breaker here.
Tyler Copeland cost me with my job with DCCW, and Tommy gallantly fought for my honor, and so I returned the favor last Saturday in Clovis, New Mexico, when Tyler Copeland tried to crush in Tommy Two Scoops' head with a steel pipe. And I was luckily at ringside, and I stopped that. And Tommy was able to secure the victory.
Now, what is this here? Is this hopscotch he's setting up?
No idea.
Date of recording of Leap Year Lockup is February 29, 2024, as these two competitors are battling it out. And, yeah, Copeland is
Fred, we
getting a little artsy
We
here,
get an extra day of the year. We get an extra day of wrestling.
Not a day of rest for these two.
No.
No.
They are going to get an extra day maybe in the hospital.
Yeah.
After this match, because you really have to hate an individual to want to be in a street fight, you know?
Tyler has Test up. Test, he makes himself free. He has Tyler up.
Oh.
Atomic drop.
Oh, you can't see me.
Oh, is it going? He's got him
carry.
up from the fireman's carry position. And it is an adjustment on the chairs.
And the audience, you know, the audience did a collective groan, Fred, as they should.
Oh, only a 2 count. All right, what is going on here?
Hate him or love him, but Tyler Copeland, man, that.
Oh no, Vendetta and Martinez are in the ring.
Absolutely legal, Fred. Absolutely legal. It's a street fight.
Oh, Vendetta sets up the chair. Martinez working the head.
I can only hope there's
Test.
someone in the back that maybe, who knows?
But who?
This.
Vendetta exits. Martinez sets up a chair. Tyler Copeland nowhere to be seen. Okay, Vendetta's
pulling plywood out of the bottom of the ring.
Oh, and it's just a sneak slam with a chair.
Tommy Test is one of the strongest individuals I've ever seen, Fred. But I mean, overcoming 3 people, near impossible.
Vendetta has set up a plyboard. Test is down. It looks as if Martinez. Oh, they're 2 plyboards.
Wow. Wow, Fred. The crowd is standing up. Everyone is
at a grasp. Now these are gigantic. These are 6 or 8 foot tall.
Very unwieldy. Tyler's having to help.
Yeah, Copeland's coming over to help.
Oh, wow. This is just a trap. I mean, this is awful.
Two Scoops is down. Martinez, just another shot with a chair. And it's 3-on-1.
Chuy Martinez is a despicable individual.
Vendetta tries to scare off ref Kyle. Copeland, you see, recovering on the ringside.
You know,
more shots on Test from Martinez and Vendetta.
This is hard to watch, Fred. I'm having a lot of trouble for it. Tommy is my guy. I love Tommy. He's such a good guy. He's from New Mexico. He's from a small town. It's a great story.
Well, and my former friend, Tyler Copeland, who I brought in from St. Louis, Missouri to wrestle here, is doing nothing but embarrassing me and Duke City Championship Wrestling.
I'm glad you feel that way. Jerry Vendetta, thank God it's not on the camera, letting the crowd know how he feels, and the crowd knowing Jerry Vendetta know how they feel.
Half of Tommy Two Scoops Test underneath the ring.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's just become a beatdown at this point.
And unfortunately, there's nobody that can do anything about it, Fred. There's no commissioner. It's a street fight. There's no rules. The ref is just there to count the pinfall or the knockout. It's very unfortunate.
Vendetta and Copeland go for the fist bump.
This is probably
here's the count. It's probably over. Oh,
wow.
Copeland kick. Okay, Test kicks out.
Superhuman. That's superhuman, Fred. Vendetta, everyone is shocked. Copeland, absolutely shocked.
Vendetta and Martinez cheering from the side. And Test is coming back to life.
I mean, it's a 3-on-1 at this point.
Oh, he hits him with the elbow.
That was a little bit of the Dusty Rhodes in
Yep.
Oh!
2 in a row. He comes from the top down. He gave the double thank you to Martinez and Vendetta.
He's calling for the crowd. Uh-oh.
He's going to try to work Copeland, I think, into the turnbuckle. He does. Oh, the chair.
Copeland goes into the chair. I even forgot the chair was there, Fred. There's so many weapons in the ring. I didn't even realize the chair was in the corner.
Two Scoops puts the chair on Vendetta. Vendetta and Martinez retreat to the back. Two Scoops has Copeland up.
For a slam. He's gonna, oh. That's not what I would have done with him. You have lots of plywood in there, Tommy.
You see it set up on the far side. Again, Copeland is up. Kyle trying to get that Wood out of there. Oh, there's a dirty shot. Okay, of course.
Tyler with hit him in the breadbasket. Chuy Martinez looks like he's coming back out.
Just when you think the worst is gone, Martinez and Vendetta return to the action.
Yeah.
And Kyle's trying to get both men out of the ring. Copeland is ringside.
I mean, at this point, there's no rules, Fred. I mean, anything goes.
Underneath the drawbridge that's been created goes Copeland, and he continues.
You just wonder if Tommy can withstand such a barrage. I mean, Tyler's got him up. Looks like Tommy's going to try to put him through. Oh, wow.
He does. It's not the cleanest of all time, but it's effective.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
The TKO.
Nobody asked you how you got in the hospital.
No.
They just asked you why you're in the hospital. Somebody threw me through some plywood.
Test is all but unresponsive at this point.
I don't even know if he can, I mean, it's 3-on-1, Fred. I mean, there's weapons.
Oh, and it looks like Test might have recovered briefly.
The crowd calling for the 2 scoops. Can it be enough? He's up.
The jawbreaker.
Wow.
The low blow.
Oh.
Copeland has Test. He's going to try to,
Another
2 in a row. The neck breaker again, and Test is covering the midsection as he has been harmed. 2 in a row, no. Test kicks out.
I fear that Tommy is just too much of a nice guy. He's not built for, you know, how down and dirty you have to be in a street fight.
Test has him up.
Oh.
The crowd comes to life.
Pulls off the elbow pad. You don't need that.
2 scoop spear.
Oh, my God. Wow. Tyler Copeland bent in half through a piece of plywood.
Check his backside for splinters.
You talk about going to the hospital. These guys both are going to go to the hospital, Fred. Man. You talk about a crowd coming alive, Fred.
The discus lariat, it's over, Chris.
2. Tommy Test is the winner.
Against all odds.
Oh my God. We can only, with the carnage that's in the ring, Fred, we can only hope
that only Tyler Copeland was harmed.
And this is it. This is it. It's over. You know?
The crowd rejoices.
I don't know how both of these men are not going to have some sort of medical attention.
There on the replay.
Wow.
I mean, the discus lariat finishes off Tyler Copeland.
Unbelievable.
Duke City Championship Wrestling presents a night of hot action, unlike anything you will be seeing outside of our promotion. And standing to my left is tonight's championship contender, the one, the only, Mosh Pit Mike. Now, Mosh, you will be standing across the ring from Duke City Championship Wrestling champion Thunder. And what can we expect to see happen to the champ tonight?
Well, all right, man, before we even start, have you ever seen one of these? I get it, man. I am in such a great mood. I should be here. I should be angry. I should be talking. I'm going to punch him in his face, kick him in his gut, but I'm not, because today is a great day. Today is the day I become champion in my hometown. I'm supposed to be mad at Thunder. I get it. He read the rules. He's all that. I would have done the same thing. I wish I had read the contract the way he read the contract, but I read the contract for tonight. I know what I can get away with, and tonight, I am walking out the champion. Tonight, I guarantee you that I am getting the 1, 2, 3. Brand new champion, mark the day down.
And you heard it here first, folks. Mosh Pit Mike, will he be the next DCCW champion tonight? Let's...
Yes!
Let's stay tuned and find out.
I'm ecstatic, Fred.
What a tremendous start to our final recording here on February the 29th at the historic El Rey Theater. Leap year lockup. And Tommy Test still celebrates in the ring as Tyler Copeland is escorted off by DCCW security. Was it everything you thought it would be?
The pride of Rivera, New Mexico, Tommy Two Scoops. it was more than I thought it would be. I'm actually worried that both individuals, Tommy seems okay, but that's what adrenaline does. I'm a little afraid both men are injured badly after that. They fought all the way in the crowd. They fought all the way over there. We were a little bit afraid over here, and then both went through plywood, Fred.
It'll take a second to clear the ring, and that'll give us an opportunity to preview our main event. The champion Thunder takes on first-time challenger for the Duke City Championship Wrestling title, Mosh Pit Mike. And the first time that these individuals have ever squared up against each other, Chris, mentor and tutor, it's going to be an incredible night.
We've been friends for a long time. They've been enemies for just about as long, I think. And there's no love lost.
No.
I mean, we saw what Thunder did in Clovis. I mean, you know, it wasn't televised, but Thunder turned on, you know, New Mexico was fighting Texas. Thunder turned on New Mexico. Mosh Pit Mike is an icon of New Mexico wrestling.
A real barn burner here for our main event. Chris, we're excited for it. We will hand it over to Adam Merrick as we introduce you to our competitors. The challenger enters first, Chris.
Fresh from the gathering of the Juggalos, Mosh Pit Mike.
You know, they do weird stuff out there.
I assume it's really good people watching.
I would be fearful.
Me too.
Okay.
I would keep going, where are the showers? Where are the showers?
Yeah. No matter what the temperature was at a gathering of the Juggalos, I know I would be 1 degree hotter because I have a college degree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mosh Pit Mike, hometown hero, crowd favorite.
One of the 505.
Yep. And cornerstone, I would say, of Duke City Championship Wrestling, performing at every single event hosted here at the El Rey, only missing our first live event in Clovis because of the gathering of the Juggalos wrestling event.
And I say to that, whoop, whoop, for him. I would say the crowd favorite in this this match tonight, Fred.
For certain.
Some poor fan is going to get that headband.
It is without a doubt the best night in the history of Duke City Championship Wrestling. We saw a tremendous three-way matchup between three of the finest female competitors in the history of Duke City Championship Wrestling. We saw a tremendous street fight. We saw the announcement of a strap match. And now, the way that you historically should and professionally will, you put the title at the very top of the card as Mosh Pit Mike gets his first opportunity against Thunder.
A lot to live up to, Fred.
Hobo Hank fought Brian Idol tonight.
That was fantastic.
Duke City Championship Wrestling took on the NWA, and Mosh Pit Mike and Thunder will headline that show.
100 days plus as champion, Thunder. What can you say about him, Fred?
And Saleh Taylor is out there for some reason.
Your cohort, Saleh Taylor.
I hate Saleh Taylor.
We have the conquistador, apparently, Thunder.
I don't know if you know about this cape. That is the exact same fabric that adorned the pedestal which held the Duke City Championship Wrestling title whenever Thunder and his accomplice, Matthew Robles, stepped in and stole it.
Yeah. You know, the armpit of Matthew Robles, Saleh Taylor is walking out with Thunder. And we get to see a good shot of the belt, the Duke City Championship Wrestling belt right there.
That helmet is Conquistador.
It is. The DCCW belt, the pride of DCCW. I mean, how big is it for Mosh Pit Mike to win this title tonight, Fred?
It would be the most important thing that has ever happened in the organization, hands down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that helmet is hella dumb, Fred. But apparently the Thunder fans are in disagreement.
Thunder fan.
Thunder fan.
A stare down here.
And I think the Thunder fan is what keeps him cool on a nice hot day.
Good one.
There's some Team MK
energy
posters in the crowd. Energy posters. I would say even though Matthew Robles is not here, I mean, his presence is still felt, Fred. I mean, it's awful. That was kind of cool. Thunder getting a very, very, very mixed response. I swear to God, there's a guy in a cape.
And a G-string.
And a G-string. Very excited for him.
You see the replay here, the hat flip.
That was pretty cool. Now, I'm not shocked that one of Thunder's fans is wearing a cape and a G-string.
No.
Seems about right.
Also, the wrench that Thunder brings to the ring has a little championship belt on it and a cape.
I saw that.
Thunder is stupid.
You know, I saw Thunder do karaoke in a bar that day. It was pretty awful. Terrible.
For the bar. It was awful for the bar.
Yep. Awful for him. Awful for the bar. Brought shame on his family.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the DCCW Heavyweight Championship.
What factor do you feel like Solly Taylor will be in this match?
Probably a negative one.
Okay.
Representing the 505 and the Gypsy Crew.
And the what?
I don't know. Gypsy Crew, I think.
Pounds. Mosh Pit Mike.
Mosh Pit Mike, big fan favorite. A lot of 505 chants.
Yeah, I caught up with Mosh Pit Mike before the day today, and he guaranteed he will win with the 1, 2, 3 count.
So does Thunder's wrench also have a robe on it?
Yes.
Okay.
From the land of enchantment.
All right.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, the man who claims he is responsible for putting the Duke in Duke City Championship Wrestling.
So stupid.
He is the DCCW Heavyweight Champion. It's Thunder!
I think not only does that fan have a G-string on, Fred, but he also has a fanny pack.
So Thunder disrespecting Mosh Pit Mike completely as he goes in front of the crowd, and Mosh Pit Mike would claim that all of his friends and family are here tonight to watch him win the championship for the first time.
That's good.
You mentioned it earlier, but as of TV taping, Thunder has been for 99 days the champion of Duke City Championship Wrestling, and a win tonight would ensure he passes the century mark in days.
I mean, he's the longest running champion. I mean, you know, Duke City Championship Wrestling hasn't been around that long.
Right.
He's the only champion.
May of 2023.
But that might change all tonight. If anyone has a chance other than Hobo Hank, I would say in DCCW it's Mosh Pit Mike.
Well, let's hope that Hobo Hank and Thunder never have to face each other for that championship, and Mosh Pit Mike can walk away victorious tonight. Francisco's your referee. There's the bell, we're underway.
And like you said, teacher versus mentor. So if anyone knows Thunder, it's Mosh Pit Mike. If anybody knows Mosh Pit Mike, it's Thunder.
Thunder trained famously Mosh Pit Mike. Solly Taylor ringside holding the belt.
Yeah, that's what he's good for. Belt holder. I don't like that guy, Fred.
I don't think many people do, and
No.
I'm just trying to give him another chance.
It's not nice to old people and children.
Our gladiators are locked up, and we're underway.
Oh, wow. Show of strength, Mosh Pit Mike. Tosses Thunder like he's just old news.
Thunder is telling Francisco that Mosh Pit Mike was pulling Thunder's hair.
Okay.
What?
All right. That's wishful thinking. Crowd letting Thunder know that he has none. Apparently. I mean, I don't see his hair. I mean, I'm not up there with him, but what do I know?
Both competitors again. Now they're locked up, and we're pro wrestling for the championship, the Duke City Championship Wrestling title on the line.
I feel like if Thunder had hair, I wouldn't want to pull it.
Wrenching the arm by the wrist, rolling out his Thunder and returning the favor. Now 2 in a row. No! Tries to break the shoulder there with the headlock. A little bit of a size difference between Thunder.
Oh, see, Thunder's now pulling the hair.
Yeah, he's dirty.
Just blatantly.
Both men through each other. There's the side shoulder.
I feel like there's 2 kinds of champions, Fred. There's the champion that is proud to be the champion, and then there's the arrogant champion that once they're champion, they think they can do no wrong, and I think that's Thunder.
You know Thunder's association with Matthew Robles.
I do.
There's a 2 count to no.
If you see right there, Mosh Pit Mike carries the tacks in the bottom of his boots from every tack match he's ever been in.
That's weird. 2 count and kick. Mosh Pit Mike back to from 1 knee, and he's calling for the crow. He's calling for the crowd.
He's doing the 505.
Thunder rolls through. Oh, and a spear through the middle rope.
Wow.
Talk about surprising your boy and perhaps surprising Mosh Pit Mike. I don't think anyone saw that coming.
I think he watched it in slow motion, didn't think it was really happening.
Mosh Pit Mike is down. He's nursing the knee.
Well, I mean, anytime you go out of the ring onto the floor, it's
see it there on the replay.
Nice.
And maybe Mosh Pit Mike was expecting a taunt or something of that nature?
I think so. And I mean, say what you will about Thunder, he can wrestle. He might take a shortcut. He might use outside interference, but when it comes down to it, there's a reason why Thunder's the champion and he's a wrestler. He just takes his shortcuts and the
Thunder through the rope.
Sorry, way out of it. Oh, right hand.
He winds that one up, hits it again.
Mosh's little rubber leg.
You know, if there is one thing to be said in the positive about Thunder is he does defend that championship every single month here.
He does.
At the historic El Rey Theater. And
he's a fighting champion, that's no doubt about it, Fred.
Does he fight fair? No.
No. Does he fight correctly? No. Do people like him?
No.
Also, no. But he's the champion.
Elbow to the midsection.
Oh.
Mosh Pit Mike blocks that one. Returns a second shot into the ropes.
Oh.
Oh, catches the elbow, shot to the midsection. A little creativity here in the dreadlocks.
I'd say Thunder did a little hair pulling right there.
They're fair play in this instance, and
yeah,
Saleh Taylor, the ultimate cheerleader, and really not good for anything else.
No. A lot of hair there to pull, though, that's for sure.
Another shot to the midsection. And the positioning in the ring appearing to be important to Thunder here as he's maybe going to...
is he going to go low?
Francisco
Solomon, no.
Oh, hits him. I'm going to say that was inner thigh because Francisco isn't calling for the bell, but you see the reaction of Mosh Pit Mike.
I'll say this. I think Thunder could be a great champion, and yet he continually takes the shortcut every chance he gets, Fred.
Everyone hates him.
Everyone hates him.
Elbow drop to Mosh Pit Mike, and it's just repeated blows, and if it's a battle of attrition, it'll be difficult. You'll see it there on the replay.
Last Saturday, he had the Zia symbol painted on his face, Fred, and I couldn't have been more disgusted at all.
It was a 4 versus 4 Texas-New Mexico showdown. Thunder hits him with another elbow drop. Yeah, I think it's up. No, Mosh Pit Mike kicks out.
I thought that was it, Fred.
You're mentioning that Clovis matchup is a 4 versus 4 New Mexico versus Texas border war style matchup where Thunder betrayed all of his colleagues. You see that elbow drop on the replay. Put a little extra wind in that one, didn't he?
I think that was a classic Thunder, the young Thunder. Came out to the AC/DC Thunderstruck Thunder.
He's trying to show unity to New Mexico. To no avail. Mosh Pit Mike working weapons into the ring.
We have some sort of plastic lid. We have a chair.
Saleh Taylor.
I just saw a chain fly in the ring, Fred. Wait a minute.
So Saleh takes a chop on the outside of the ring. You believe Saleh threw a chair. Oh, no, what is going on here? Saleh goes into Francisco. Thunder has the chain. Mosh Pit Mike has the chair.
I don't think Francisco has any control whatsoever.
The hand of Thunder into the chair.
With the chain.
Yeah, with the chain. Perhaps all fingers broken. Scoop slam. All things are coming the way of Mosh Pit Mike. Saleh Taylor.
We could have a new champion.
Saleh Taylor tried to work. All right, what is this? Is Mosh Pit Mike?
Somewhere in the melee, the referee Francisco was knocked loopy.
So Mosh Pit Mike was trying to physically work the hands of Francisco for a pin, and Francisco rolls out of the ring again.
I don't honestly think that would have been legal, Fred. I'm not sure.
I don't think it would have been.
We have Kyle, the ref, has just come out.
Okay, so we have another referee. Mosh Pit Mike goes to the middle rope.
I don't even know.
Now the top rope.
Is Francisco calling for the... I can't tell what's happening. Who's the legal referee here?
Mosh Pit Mike off the rope.
Rolling senton.
Wild. The 3 count, Mosh Pit Mike has it.
I don't think so, though, Fred. I think the other...
No, he has it. He's the champion.
I don't think so. I think that Francisco was calling for the... He said no.
No, I saw the 3 count. I heard a single ring of the bell.
Unfortunately, Fred, I think this is going to be a disqualification. I'm sorry.
No, there's no way, Chris.
Wait a minute. We have talked with the refs.
Hand the title over.
What's happening?
The second champion in the history of Duke City Championship Wrestling is Mosh Pit Mike.
I hope you're right.
You see it with the rolling senton.
Yeah.
And you see Francisco in the back. He has nothing to do with it.
I don't know, man.
Kyle came out to a...
Kyle...
Mosh Pit Mike.
Mosh Pit Mike's got the belt.
He's holding it mid-ring. There's no music.
Adam Merrick's talking to Francisco. Kyle and Francisco. No, Francisco's waving it off.
What is it? Thunder hits him with the chain. What is the match continuing?
I don't know. Francisco's in the ring. What? I don't know what's going on, Fred.
Thunder is a son of a bitch.
Is it a disqualification? Did the match just end?
And still, DCCW.
It seems like a Robles screw job to me, Fred. It seems terrible. I wish they'd let me boo right now. I hate this. Mosh Pit Mike, lifeless on the mat. Kyle's talking to Adam Merrick.
Saleh Taylor in the ring, part of this disaster. Mosh Pit Mike lays helpless, no man in his corner. Francisco and Adam Merrick and Kyle trying to work out.
We'll see what happened here, Fred.
And you see, as there's confusion outside the ring, a dirty chain shot.
And that's, I mean, if you're involved in a street fight, that's one thing. But to enter a wrestling match and to get hit with a chain wrapped around a man's fist, I have no words for it. That is terrible. Thunder showing the bruises from the match. Wow.
It was intense.
It was an intense match. Wow.
Like the weather here in New Mexico as of late, a bit dusty was the finish.
Crowd's not happy, Fred. Thunder taunting Mosh Pit Mike in the crowd.
Mosh Pit Mike doesn't know what's going on.
I mean, other than this, a very stellar night of Duke City Championship Wrestling here at the El Rey. One for the books. You had the three-way women's match, historic. The ties to the NWA, also historic.
The introduction of Duke City Championship Wrestling to the National Wrestling Alliance. The National Wrestling Alliance coming to town and put it on a show. Triumphant in the women's three-way. Brian Idol with Hobo Hank taking him to the limit. A tremendous street fight, a World Heavyweight Championship fight.
Yeah.
A tremendous night at the historic El Rey. As our final shots will be a Mosh Pit Mike as he exits the ring. Chris Burnett, final thoughts on Duke City Championship Wrestling here at the historic El Rey.
I mean, one of the greatest street fights I've ever seen in my entire life. One of the greatest women's matches I've ever seen in my entire life. The championship match didn't really go the way the crowd would like to have gone. Thunder is still the champion, but Mosh Pit Mike will live to fight another day.
For Chris Burnett, for 550 of my closest friends here at the historic El Rey Theater. Of course, tickets always available at DCCWtickets.com. Good job, everyone. GG.